Hey everybody, so in this video I'm going to tell you everything I did that took me from being a suicidal 17-year-old to a thriving young adult. But before I get into that, my favourite bit, here we go. Show reel. Brilliant. Okay, so like I said, I want to share with you some tools and tips, the things that I used to get me out of a place where I just wasn't happy. You know, I was 17, I had anxiety every single day, I was experiencing panic attacks pretty much every single day. I didn't know what they were, I thought I was going crazy, I thought I was insane. And this went on, this didn't end at 17 by the way, this kind of progressed right until kind of my early 20s, you know, and it would come in periods of time. And those periods could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you know, the longest was about 6 months. And it would come and it would go and it would come and it would go, and I just felt so out of control. And for me, that was the scariest thing. I felt completely out of control. I didn't know why I felt the way I did. I didn't understand when I felt better, why I felt better. I thought it was to do with the foods that I was eating, which it probably was. Actually, some of the foods that you eat aren't great, and they actually, you know, they actually create a hotbed for unhelpful and not nice emotions, because our foods are full of chemicals and toxins. I realised that actually my thoughts probably weren't helping me at all, but I just didn't know what was going on in my head. I thought I was this anomaly. And actually now, the way I feel now, and the more I speak about it, and the more I realise actually there are so many people going through what I went through, and they feel like there's no way out, and I don't want anyone to ever feel like there's any way out, because please let me be your testament. I am not perfect by any stretch. I experience a range of emotions like every single human, but now I understand what I need to do to make myself feel better. And then when anxiety does show up, and it's a normal emotion by the way, anxiety is going to show up, because when I was in that place where I was full of anxiety, I was, every time someone would say that, that would terrify me more, because I was like, no, well, I don't want to feel this way. I don't ever want to feel this way. Okay, now anxiety is normal. It is part of your survival system. It's part of that fight or flight. It is normal. It's just when it starts to take over our lives that we need to just change the way we look at things and change our thought patterns and have a look at what we are doing to make ourselves feel better or make ourselves sometimes feel worse. Okay, so when I say anxiety is normal, you will experience anxiety in the same way, like, you know, if your dog ran off, you would be anxious, you wouldn't want something to happen to your dog. Or if, you know, and obviously you can work on that so you feel less anxious, but that's what I mean when we all experience an emotion, whether it's anger or frustration. It's not wrong to experience an emotion, okay? But if it's starting to take over your life, I want to really help you out with some of the things that I did. So I alluded to it briefly. So firstly is have a look at your health, your general holistic health. And what I mean by holistic is all over. So not just mindset. Do you exercise? Do you eat healthy? Do you smoke? Do you drink? What do you do? What toxins are you putting in your body? And this isn't me making you feel bad, but it's really important. If you're putting crap in, you're gonna get crap out. If you've got two boxes and you fill one with shit and you fill one with flowers, chances are the one with flowers is gonna smell better. Okay, so fill your box with things that smell good, that taste good. And what I mean by taste good, that are healthy. I mean, everyone can tell me like a chocolate bar tastes good, and it does. And it's okay to have one now and again. But if you're pummeling them in loads of times, you're drinking lots of fizzy pops that are full of crap, like, it's okay to have those things, but if that is what your main diet consists of, get rid. And also get physical. Exercise is great. It's proven to be more effective than any antidepressant. Okay, and I'm not saying go out and run a marathon, but do something. Go out. Just get your 10,000 steps in. We've all got phones that have got step counters on them. Get your 10,000 steps in. Really easy, a really good way to start getting physical, and create workouts. Or go on YouTube. There's so many other things on YouTube. Like, I can recommend loads of people on YouTube. If you just type in workout, millions and millions and millions of videos will come up. Okay, so get yourself physical. So that's my first tip, is just have a look at your general health and how you treat yourself, okay? Number two, what do you surround yourself with? Okay, I didn't realise Only when I look back now, I didn't surround myself with the most positive people. I wasn't really filling myself with positive content or inspiring content or empowering content at all. And I was actually just spending most of my time on my phone. I wouldn't meditate, I wouldn't do anything like that. I wouldn't really particularly read much. And I'd watch the news and I was putting crap in the same way as you would with your food. If you're putting crap in here, that's what you're digesting all the time, then that's going to reflect how you feel. Okay, so what are you feeding your mind with, okay? And who are you spending your time with? Have a look, detox it. If you follow lots of news things and lots of negative people, get rid of them. Get rid of them now. You're not burying your head in the sand, but you're in the sand. I hate that. You're not burying your head in the sand. There we go, got there. Some people will say, well, you can't bury your head in the sand. You need to be in touch with the real world. You control your own reality. Your reality is no different or is nothing like anyone else's. So create your own reality. My reality is lovely and positive large majority of the time, thanks to not having those things in my life. So get rid of them, okay? And also look at the 2 people you spend your time with. Okay, and thirdly, just a really simple tip to get you started. Have a look at the thoughts that you believe. Have a look at what your inner dialogue, I mean, call it inner dog if you want. Have a look at what your inner dialogue is saying. Is it particularly helpful or is it not? Most of the time you'll find it's not. And that also is normal. It is normal, but have a look at what thoughts you are choosing to believe. Because these thoughts, these inner dialogue, monologues that go through, they're normal, but we can change the way we react to them. We can change the thoughts that we feel. We can change the thoughts that we believe, okay? So have a look at it. So these are things that I used, and it took time because I didn't fucking listen. I would watch a video and I wouldn't do it. I would feel great for a couple of minutes afterwards and I'd try it and then I'd be like, well, this isn't working. It's a daily practice. Everything we do to make ourselves feel better is a daily practice. Don't just do it once, twice, 3 times and expect your life to change. It won't, okay? So they're my first 3 tips. I'm going to carry this on and tell you a little bit more about my journey, but I just want to leave you those 3 things to just get you started. So firstly, look at your health, your physical health, what you eat, what you do. Have a look at what you're there. Number 2, okay, once you've taken control of your foods and your exercise, number 2, have a look at what you feed your mind with, what you feed your body with, and then what you feed your mind with, okay? And number 3, have a look at what you choose to believe, okay? And be aware of your thoughts. They're just thoughts. You don't have any control over them. They just come and they go, but the only power that you give them is the power that you give them. You choose. So there's the first 3 tips. I really hope that helps. Now, before I say anything else, just comment in the box below anything that's come up. Maybe you've noticed something. Maybe you're not being particularly healthy, or maybe actually you tried that and you're like, well, Hannah, I need more. Well, let me know in the comment box so I know what to do. Just let me know. Give me a little bit of a message. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell so you get a cheeky little notification every time I upload a brand new video. And then also check out the links in the description box below. So you can follow me on all sorts of social media. I'm all there, check them all out. But have the most beautiful day, everybody. Thank you for watching. Take care.